Hello there, it's Shawnee, and welcome back to the Life is Strange Before the Storm. And it has been so long since I made an episode. I do apologise about that. I have had no free time at all in the last, 2 weeks since this thing came out? That is episode 3. So, let's start episode 3. I'm trying to remember where we left off. Something about running away. We kissed Rachel. Everything was awesome.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Here we go.
I felt like my dad was
yes,
lying
we
about
saw Dad.
something for a while. I
We had that lovely row at the dining
There
table.
is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that
It was all
mean?
wonderful, wasn't
You
it?
forced
Yes,
my
yes,
hand.
I recall.
This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs
the
Oxy for
Junkyard.
Damon. Go to Drew's room,
Junkyard
find the
is
money,
awesome.
and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do,
Junk Lord,
don't open the door.
the saviour of the junkyard.
Juliet is wailing.
Wait,
That infernal inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel.
No fucking chance.
yeah.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle.
I mean, I
The
think we're
corners
both
of the world
really,
are
really.
mere prologue.
gorgeous.
What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
That is such an awesome
Yes.
costume.
Let's leave.
For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
What would it take to convince you? Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw,
Is your real mother.
that wasn't my mistress.
And I still love her very, very much. Which is why I was knocking her
That
brains out.
was your
And not
mother.
your new mother who has been looking after you all this time. Well, just shaking our heads, shaking our heads, and shaking our heads, and shaking our heads.
I want to tell you all of it.
There we go.
But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course.
It's that kind of relationship, dude.
In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother.
I'm
I'm
getting
going to tell
chills.
you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at.
Maybe I'm just cold.
Is this really something you're ready for?
I'll jump around. Should really be paying attention, shouldn't we? We're not doing a lot, though. We're about to look into a thing that's just appeared in the middle of our front room.
Chloe.
Can we move? No.
You can handle this. Not without you.
Well, I'm here, you know. Point of viewfinder, hold down that, press S. Okay. I couldn't see the letter, could I? My head was in the way. Was that it? Just that one person?
When I was in high school, there was one person.
What a weird way of doing a
Everyone adored.
backflash thing. Let's add a bit
Teachers,
of... You need to control it.
friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite.
Well, she does look pretty cute.
Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it.
Mysterious
She picked
blue
me.
eyeshadow, and the skirts a little too
Sometimes
high, and
I think that's what kept
know,
me blind.
belly
for
button
so
showing.
long.
It's
She was so beautiful, just like you.
how are we seeing this?
She was so alive, so passionate about
Just like you.
everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her.
She was into the drugs and the sex and the alcohol as well, so, you know.
While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families. Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. I only saw what I wanted to see. Until it was almost...
She was so beautiful, just like you.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while.
She couldn't keep her feet
Becoming
on the ground.
your father is the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
This all feels like someone else's life.
That's because it
Whatever
is.
happens,
It's your
Rachel.
dad's and
I'm here.
Sarah's, your mother's. The descent.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person.
She still is a good person.
That
The drugs are bad, it doesn't
no matter
make you
what
bad.
happened,
Sometimes it can make you do things that are
she
bad.
would never
You know.
do anything to hurt you.
It's best just to keep them off the drugs as much as they can. But don't punish the person.
I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
Well, she didn't really harm the baby the first time. I mean, okay, not being the mother you need. Yeah, but
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother.
the leaves are going to the branch.
And she squandered it. It pained me
Gonna do a foreground
to
editing
hurt her
to
like
make it
that.
look better. fine when
But
it's
I'd
a
do it
tree
again.
like that and you can't really tell
And
what's
again,
going on. But if you're going to
and
put it in the
again,
foreground,
to keep you
need to pay a bit more attention to what's overlapping what.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
But Rachel, it cannot be.
Well, yeah, who says it's your
You
decision?
think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. Maybe people change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Yeah.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
But as a word of advice to those people that are listening to this, if you are adopted, or if you have a child that is adopted, even if it's just by your now husband or wife, let the kid know that they have another parent. Don't just keep that quiet and bottled
I can't
up. It
leave
can
Rachel
do
to deal
so
with
much
this alone.
to you. Speaking from somebody who didn't actually find out he had another dad until the age of 24, and only through happenstance, in a way. It really does something for you, and it really, really breaks the relationship you had with your parent and whoever you thought was your parent. And it takes a very long time to forgive those people that did not tell you the truth, and sometimes don't tell the truth even when you know it. You can't. You just can't hold that thing in. You know, if there's something that needs to be said, you tell them, give them the answer, and don't leave it too late. And certainly don't try and hold back when they find out the truth.
Rachel took that pretty hard.
Shush for a second.
I should see if she's okay.
You know, it's just, the amount of lives, the amount of memories, the amount of people you could have missed because you weren't told. It can really, really hit you up. And it's very difficult, very, very difficult to accept everything that you haven't had in your life that you should have had, or at least could have had, because of something that wasn't said when it should have been said. You know, so sorry to go off on a tangent and everything, but you know, if you are adopted, or you think you may be adopted, ask your parents and hope they'll give you the truth. And if you are a parent, please, for the love of the child, tell them the fucking truth. Now back to the game.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
Yeah.
Whoa. Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew? Then again, so is Frank.
Through Frank over to Damon. Rodney Thunder Sears. That's just weird. Seems my name is Sears. Peter Gillespie and Sheldon Pike, who's been circled for some weird reason. Is there any extra information we get out of it? Not really. We've got a bookshelf.
This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf.
Yeah. I think we're
I
pretty much...
can't imagine Sarah here instead.
We'll go over to you guys.
It's so weird to look at this now.
I suppose she doesn't much look like Rose, does she?
I can't even imagine how she must be feeling.
Oh, we can speak to her.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
We'll have a
I
quick chat to
think
Mrs.
it's
Amber.
Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose.
Well, he's still technically married to Mister.
Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway. Door to the left of the fridge.
Yeah. I can do that. Sure. For nation? Oh, donation. For donation.
Hey, cool graphic.
It's a flaming
Rachel
ice
was
cream.
really getting rid of this?
Got the broom. Can we, oh, we can take the shirt.
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
Yeah, have a broom.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Thanks. But why?
While
Yeah,
Rachel's
cause
dealing
chaos,
with
so-
all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
Yeah, I'm
How
alright.
am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You know. Certainly doing better than Rachel.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Well, yes, Sarah did
Sarah
choose
shouldn't
money.
have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're
No.
not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
Why
I've
are
never
we
met her,
sounding
so
like
I
robots?
don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about
Do
keeping
people don't know how to
safe.
do sad and depressed without sounding
Rachel
like
is
robots?
extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, Chloe. Let's go upstairs. Boop. Don't skulk up there like it's some sort of disappointing task to do. Ah, Rachel. Chloe. Do-si-do. So is this the first time we've ever been in Rachel's room? I feel it is.
Rachel?
Hell is empty.
I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Okay.
Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Type 4. The individualist. Creative, sensitive, and independent. Can be prone to melancholy and self-indulgence. The best thing for 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds. Apt. Emergency kit. Ha! Oh wow.
Rachel might not survive her family, but at least she'll survive the zombie apocalypse.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Got a drawer.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't.
Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with the fire north of town and when it's going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. Bros before bronies. First, Guy forget. First, Kingwalls. No, Kingswalls. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources say they've never seen anything like it. It's no idea where it came from, no idea why it's lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and stop speculating. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. Prescott's like 50% serious. Why only 50%? Prescott's are shadyish. You really put this past them? They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn, or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the creme trails that they drop all over town. Highly flammable. Occam's razor, people. Just some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? But why male models? No fucking forever. We are built on an Indian burial ground. Why are we not? Says to Ezeted. Native people's burial ground. And no, we are not. King Waltz. Burn! Get it? Legalize Oregon movement. How to get involved. Blackwell tuition spike. It's coming. Right. Open drawer. Ooh, what I forgot?
I could get grades like this.
Latin
I
honors.
just don't want to.
A. Excellence personified. American experience. A. Unfailingly insightful and dedicated. 20th century lit. An indefatigable of mind and spirit. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. Biology honors. A. An absolute star pupil. Drama lab. A. The light of Dionysus brightly shone. Phys aid. A. Perfect attendance. Gosh, so just show off, Rachel.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Herbology. It's always good to know about herbs. If you know what I mean.
That's the one.
Page 420. Puff puff. Love it. Flowers. Save the flowers.
At least she'll have something from tonight.
Books.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the
Complete works
tragedy
of William
Rachel's going
Shakespeare.
through.
Ooh, a globe.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
A map. Graffiti.
Maybe I can make the world a less scary place.
Why is there so many black lines? Something Rachel said, something I said. What about something Rachel
On
said?
stage, I think Rachel said,
The Corners of the World on May Prologue. Picture!
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
This is weird. Coming to you in a minute and just raiding the rest of your room.
This light needs more light.
Light needs more light.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
That works. I'll just put that in my back pocket. Oh, we got emails and things. Leaving the door unlocked. Ah, please come home. Don't matter if it's after curfew. I can't right now. Please. No, seriously, I can't right now. Oh, group message. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Okay. Lamp.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
Card.
Rachel's surrounded by so
To
much
our
love.
wonderful daughter on the night of
Yet
our
she seems so
Just show?
alone.
First show. Break a leg. We love you, Mom and Dad.
Makes sense that Rachel needs two signs to contain her awesomeness.
She's a Cancer
I shall
Leo.
call her Lion Crab from now on.
Lion crab, a lion crab. Flashlight. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Let's take that off. You think being a powered lamp, it would have more energy than a couple of double A's and a torch?
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. We were so close to making our break last night. Now,
Above all, remember,
I don't
you
know,
are
the
loved.
yin and
Before all else
badass yang
beyond.
of Rachel Amber. Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely
Nothing
keep
is
them all
impossible. The
contained.
word itself says, I'm possible. The beginning is always today. Let us think the unthinkable. Let us do the undoable. Let us prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself, and see if we may not F it after all. Douglas Adams are always good with quotes. Is it well that I should with to leave this dreary world? Is it well that I should with to leave this dreary world behind, seeking for your fair utopia, which perchance I may not find? Is that proper English? Kiss me, Kate! Once upon a time, at the forum at the Paradiso, like Glass Mangerie at the Web Playhouse. Okay. Right, Rachel. We are ready to talk to you.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Me too.
Of course.
Okay. Why I ended up on the other end of the bed, I don't know. And again.
Hey, check it out. It's
How are they moving?
beautiful. I thought you might like it. I've always loved stars. Why? They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see. Because we're blinded by what's in front of us. Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead
Not all of them.
for millions
Granted,
of
there
years.
are a lot of stars that are dead.
They're all
But they're not all dead.
Lies.
They're not all lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right? I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore.
Well, there's nothing stopping you from
And
still
that
calling her
other
mom.
woman, my real mom, she's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them.
Yeah, I'm going to stop it here, I think.
I think you're the only one in the world I
Potentially.
can trust.
Yeah, we have a pause moment, so we'll stop it here. And I'll see you in the next episode, because I don't want this running too long.